Hello everyone, Mr. Janky here, and welcome to Primary Scratch Challenge number 6. Today we're going to learn about something called broadcasting. And broadcasting is a way for sprites to send a message to another sprite. And it does it in a secret way. So it sends it a private message that you can't see when you run your code, but it helps everything work together perfectly in your coding. So that might sound confusing. Let's see how it actually looks. So first of all, on my stage, I've got Scratchy the cat. I want Scratchy to have a conversation with another sprite. So I'm going to come over, I'm going to choose a different sprite, and today I'm going to choose Tick. So I've clicked on Tick and check mark, and I now have Tick and I have Scratchy. Okay? So these two sprites are going to talk to each other. So if I go back to Scratchy the cat, and notice I know I'm on Scratchy because the picture's down here in the bottom of my screen. There's a Scratchy at the bottom left. What I want to do is I want to have him speak. So I'm going to bring down the puzzle piece that has a speech bubble and it says hi. I can leave that as hi. I'm going to change it slightly. I'm going to type, hi, Tick. Okay, and then hit go. And so now if I just stop and I run my code, Scratchy's going to say, hi, Tick. Well, I want Tick to say something back to Scratchy. So if I go to Tick and I do the same thing, I bring down a speech bubble and I type in, hi, Scratchy. So, hi, Scratchy. Excellent. So I've got them both. Now, normally what I would do is I would have a puzzle piece at the start or a command piece to say that when I press the green flag, each of my characters are going to talk. So now that I've done that, and that's typically what we would do, seems to be a bit of a delay between the video and my iPad. If I now go ahead and I click the green flag, watch what happens. They both said hi at the same time, right? Watch again. Well, if you go to have a conversation with someone and you both say hi at exactly the same time, you can't really hear each other. You just end up talking over each other. So this is why or how in coding we would use broadcasting. So let's say Tick is going to start the Scratchy's going to start the conversation. I want Scratchy, when I press the green flag, to say hi, Tick. Then I want him to tell Tick, I'm done talking, I'm finished. So over here, there are a couple of envelopes. So if I bring down this envelope right here, the one that's closed, here's what this means. It means when I press the green flag, Scratchy's going to say hi, Tick, and he's going to broadcast a message, or he's going to send a message. Notice how the envelope is orange. He's sending a message to say, I'm done talking. Does that make sense? So now Tick, I'm going to click back up on Tick. I don't want Tick to say hi when the green flag is clicked. I want Tick to say hi when he receives a message from Scratchy, a broadcast saying that he's done. So if you look at this block that I'm just bringing out right now, notice it's round at the front, just like the green flag. Okay? So what this is now saying is when Tick receives the message from Scratchy, the orange message that Scratchy sent, the broadcast, he's then going to say hi. So I'm going to go back through this one more time because it can seem confusing at first, but it's not. To start all of my code, I'm going to press the green flag. When I do that, Scratchy the cat is going to say hi, Tick, and then he's going to broadcast a secret message he's going to send out. And it's an orange envelope. Now Tick, when he gets that message, is then going to say, hi, Scratchy. So let's see how this works. I'm going to go up to the top. I'm going to press on the green flag. Hi, Tick. Hi, Scratchy. Notice it wasn't at the same time now. They're not speaking over each other. So Scratchy says hi. Tick says hi. Fantastic. Now Tick, he says hi. When he's done talking, because he spoke second, he's going to send a broadcast back to Scratchy saying, I'm done talking. So to do that, I got to bring down one of those closed envelopes. But notice I've already used the orange envelope. I can't use the orange envelope again. If I do, my code won't run right. So if I click on the little arrow underneath it, I can pick a different color. Oh, that's in the way. So this one I'm going to pick blue. So once Tick gets the message from Scratchy that Scratchy's done talking, Tick says hi, and then sends a broadcast out again saying, I'm done talking. Now Scratchy the cat is going to receive that message. So I can bring this down, but I need to make it blue because Tick sent out a blue. So he's receiving the blue message, the blue broadcast. Scratchy is now going to say, I don't know what Scratchy's going to say. He said, hi, Tick. Tick said hello back. Scratchy is going to say, how are you? Question mark. So before we get too far, we want to test this. So if I press the green flag now, that will start my code. It will make Scratchy say hi, Tick, and then send that broadcasted message. Tick will get the message. He'll say hi, Scratchy back. He's going to send out a message, and all this means is that it really means I'm done talking. I'm finished. Notice it's blue. Scratchy will then get the blue one and then say, how are you? Let's try it out. Hi, Tick. Hi, Scratchy. How are you? And now we want Tick to answer back. How will Tick know that Scratchy's finished talking? Well, Scratchy, when he is done talking, needs to add in another broadcast, an envelope. We've already used orange. We've already used blue. We need a different color. Let's make this one red. So this is Scratchy saying, I'm now done talking. So Tick, he needs an envelope. And what color does it need to be? Yes, red. And Tick is going to say, I am doing great. And he really is great. He's going to put in a couple exclamation marks there too. I am doing great. So now we can have a conversation back and forth by using what is called broadcasts. And those are the envelopes. So let's run through the code one more time. Let's watch it. And just to show you, I'm going to explain it one more time. And so we press the green flag to start. Scratchy is going to say, hi, Tick, and then send a broadcast saying, I'm done talking. And that's the orange envelope. Tick receives that broadcast, so he opens up the orange envelope. He says, hi, Scratchy. And then he sends out the blue envelope, the broadcast saying, I'm done talking. Scratchy the cat opens that blue envelope, says, how are you doing? Or how are you? And then he sends out the broadcast, the red envelope saying, I'm done talking. That's really what that means. Or I'm done moving, or I'm done doing whatever it is I need to do. Tick now opens up the last one, the red one again, right? Because we're going in order. Order is very important here. And color coordination is very important. So he opens up the red one, and then he says, I am doing great. So here we go. Let's run the whole thing. Let's see how it works. Watch the timing of the talking. Hi, Tick. Hi, Scratchy. How are you? I am doing great. So we're going to leave it at that today. My challenge for you is, can you have two characters on your page and code a conversation, just like I have? It doesn't have to be super long, just that they're speaking back and forth and that you are using broadcasting the envelopes to help your sprites know when it's time to talk and when they stop talking. If you want a big challenge, I would recommend a joke where one sprite maybe tells a knock knock joke, right? Knock knock, who's there? The one that's always been my favorite is the impatient cow. So Scratchy might say knock knock, Tick might say who's there, Scratchy might say the impatient cow, and then Tick would say the impatient cow who? And Scratchy would cut him off and say moo, because he's an impatient cow. It's the oldest joke, but I love that one. Anyhow, I hope you enjoy this. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. But broadcasting is a very important tool when it comes to coding. Have a great day, everyone.